Guys, welcome to this stream. I'm gonna trade the open 9:30 on the NASDAQ. Something, some strategy I want to test out is I know some people trade it. It's basically a range breakout. So it'd be buy stops and sell stops below small range. And as the market opens, just targeting a couple of points in the market. So it's gonna be a scalp. I think I'm rather gonna go for longs. Seems like there's some strength in the market today. But check out the calendar quickly. We've got a few more minutes. It's 4 minutes left for the open, and just want to quickly check out on the calendar. Check out Forex Factory as well. Show you guys quickly. Forex Factory. There's nothing major. ECB President Lagarde speaks 2 p.m. Nothing before that around the open, so all right. There's nothing major in terms of news. Okay, let's just watch the time. We put in some orders just before the open. A couple of scalps in the market. Just currently up 198, so close to 200. count. Okay. Change my... So this is the NASDAQ on the right, the micros, MNQ, and this is the micro gold, GC, MGC. And this is the ladder or depth of market for micro gold. Right, we've got 1 minute till the open. Change this to help. Check the time. Seconds. Okay. In seconds, so I'm gonna buy stop there, just above the high, 69. Let's see if it triggers.
So looking now to the market on open imbalance, 120 million to the buy side.
You know what? I'm gonna cancel that. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna buy
order filled.
One there. Nice spike up in the gold. Currently NASDAQ is dropping a bit. Look for some opportunity to buy it here. Like I said, it's only trading small, adding into my positions and taking small scalps into it. Could have taken the short at the open. I was more looking into buy the longs. Missed it. I'm not going to take a long there up here. Rather be long here and take a bit of a small scalp there. Waiting for
order filled.
You can see. Took some longs here. 230, 330 around early this morning. A couple of longs there. Okay, got that position, and then took some longs here. It's around this area. Didn't keep the longs because of the equity open at 9:30. So. Was just
order filled.
Careful of being in a position around the open. So
order filled. Order filled.
These are the longs in the Nasdaq. This morning, got a couple of longs there and there. Can actually pull back a lot, yeah. So I'm just careful, just adding too much early on. So
Order filled.
currently up to 50, 55 counts. Just chipping it away. Actually, just copy your trades to different accounts. You have 10 accounts, for example, with Apex or three, let's say 3 accounts, and you make 250 per account. That's almost like, with 3 accounts, 750. So it does add up, these small chunks or these small trades in between. And that's only in, I haven't traded the whole day, so. Take profit trader account. It's not Apex. So it's a CQG connection. TradeZero platform I'm currently trading on, or this one you see. So it's not Apex, but I actually took the package or the deal they had last month. It's like 40% off on with no setup fee or no activation fee. So you only pay 40% for your evaluation or your test account on the take profit. It was like $200 for a $150,000 evaluation. So, and that's for lifetime. So once you pass, there's no activation fees on that. So you just keep your 150,000 account. So obviously I'm trading very small in that big account. So I do have like a drawdown of 3,300. I can actually
Order filled.
bigger, but I'm not. So I don't want to over leverage myself. Rather trade small in a couple accounts, few accounts. Yeah, that was a good promo. It's a bit different now. I think they've got a 50% currently, but you need to pay for your activation, which is additional, I think 140 or 150 on top of that. Just double check. I think I just want to diversify my risk in terms of all the prop firms. I don't want to like over leverage myself into one prop firm. I know that these guys been around for a while, but still, I know accounts with Top Step, Take Profit, Apex. Okay, so the activation fee is $130. Currently they have that at 50% off.
Order filled.
Yeah, I don't always trade one micro. I'm just currently trading one micro on this. Sometimes I just wait for the thing to pull back a lot and then I'm adding into my position. So I just build my position. I can actually just trade like 15 minutes. So micros are 150 micros I can take. So actually, no, I do trade bigger. So yesterday I didn't stream my account, but I traded like, show you. I'll go to my account, okay, so you guys can see it. So today up to 70, yesterday. That was my trading yesterday. So I traded a lot on my micros. The amount of contracts was 140 contracts traded. So up 1,000. My fees were only like $35. So that's the nice thing about Take Profit. I don't charge a lot for the trades. Those are my trades. on the right, making 40, like 43 bucks, 30, 50 bucks, 30 bucks. Losing a couple of losing trades in between. 39. It was $100 trade. So I do add some in my positions, like that's my biggest trade, 100 bucks. But it does add up, hey, like making 1,000. Yeah, those are my stats. You can see average winning trade, 23 bucks. So that's my type of style. I like to trade a lot. Chipping it away for me is like that's how I minimize my risk. Making small trades. I've been a scalper my whole life, so I don't like swing trades. Taking those views. For example, if I just have a look at this market now, I have no idea where this market's gonna end up, green or red for the day. Probably green, but it's taking a guess. So you can take all your technical analysis and fundamentals and do a prediction, but that's not my thing. The only time I would just max out my amount of contracts, I would rather trade something with my Apex, because it's cheap to get an evaluation or test account. So I just max it out in the beginning, just trade big, get it done and over with. So especially like this, nice choppy actions, just buy dips, for example. But when an evaluation is like 200 bucks or 300, adding up to 300 or 400 in total to get your PA or live accounts, you just blow your account. it's adding up, like having losers. That's an actual loss you take. I'm trying to keep it simple as well, so my trading is not complicated. I don't have difficult or advanced indicators.
So following the Biden administration wanting 25%
candlestick
tariffs
patterns
on steel and aluminium imports from China, aluminium prices rising to the highest level since February of 2023.
Order filled.
Sometimes nice when you can see the market is running those liquidity levels or those support levels. support or resistance level. So just flushing it and then pulling back. It's a nice place to get in on your trades. Identifying like these levels here, example, levels here. This one's I don't see anything on the gold currently. It's at that resistance level. I don't want to short gold. It's not my... Well, some people just, they pass their evaluation or test accounts just by trading the open. So it's one thing I need to improve on. So, for example, if you take, I've seen guys just taking 5 points in a NASDAQ, smashing it with max size. So, get it right? So it's 5 points, one mini is $100. You can, like, on a 50k account, you make $500 just taking 5 points. So putting a buy stop here and a sell stop below this low, just taking that short there, boom, that's it. High risk, I would say, because you don't have a stop loss, and just targeting that instant flush in the market. And the no, 150k accounts, you can trade 15 contracts, so that's at $1,500 in 1 minute. High hit rate, high risk. That's an idea. Some people are very successful with that. Yep, I agree. There's one way to pass it. One day pass in Apex, just hit and run. And pass your account, and then you can trade small. After that. I would say my strategy is also, this is not the only way I trade, or only strategy I would trade. It's also risky, I would say. Anything is risky in trading, so I still need to manage my positions in and out. Scaling in and out of my positions, so I need to get a feel for the market and just trade based on what I see. Look for opportunities. a 50% pullback from this move. Do this. Say a 50% pullback from this low to this high on this area. 61.8, like the fib retracement. Probably gonna be here somewhere. Nice thing what I do is I take longs in gold as well, in correlation with my NASDAQ longs, I would say. So I'm somewhat hedged. Does happen, like for example, you can see the strength in the gold, weakness in NASDAQ. And when you do have a gold position long, you're making money on this side and you're losing on the NASDAQ. So currently I don't have that on. But I do end up with those type of positions when I'm either short on both sides, so it meaning I'm also somewhat hedged, and also meaning long in both. The typical thing is to say risk off. They would sell the NASDAQ and buy safe haven type of instruments or products like gold. That's meaning they sell the NASDAQ, buy the gold, or the opposite, risk on, but just buy the NASDAQ, buying equities and selling gold. So trading in both these makes sense to me. It's not always working out like that. But yeah. Take a long hit.
Order filled.
Gold.
Order filled.
I'm just waiting to get confirmation from IPIC support. Actually want to give out an evaluation. Apex got some funds there lying that I can't use, so I need to give it away. Something. I'm just waiting for them to actually just confirm it and to get a code or transfer the evaluation to someone. So so let's go. Slightly in the money with the gold. Some volatility, yeah? 10 a.m. Market is jumping around. I'm using a mental stop loss.
The US to reimpose Venezuela.
I'm just
oil
watching.
ban
Yeah,
on
I'm watching my
Maduro
P&L
acts
as well.
Quickly.
I do have a mental stop.
Do you want to stay up to date with the latest and be on the bleeding edge of news?
Because
for
I had an
non-farm
idea
payrolls?
like this
Then sign
NASDAQ.
up today and get
It's
our
probably gonna
special
come
offer
down a
of
bit.
Financial Juice Pro for a year's worth of our service for the price of 1 month and save 92%.
But yes, I do. Got a
Order
mental
filled.
stop loss in. Currently, if I get out of this position now, I'm just basically square for the day. Or typically making between 500 and 1,000 a day. I want to lose more than that, or if I lose more than that, for example, then I'm just losing 1 or 2, 3 days profit basically, depending on how much on average I make. So that's the idea. So it does happen sometimes when you just completely lose it. So would start to get worried if this thing just flushes and just keep on selling and just breaking these lows. I'm definitely gonna be worried. That's not an ideal situation. So, but yeah, I'm monitoring it. Checking the news. So there's no news that's big, like a big event or big news coming out. So selling gold and the NASDAQ now. So take some trades where I just put my stop, for example, below a swing high or swing low. For example, like this, put my stop there, or put my stop below this low. I'm just giving it room, like that, or there. Or what I do is I take a few scalps in between. Just taking position here, a small trade, in and out, with my overall position sticking like this. There's one thing I hate, like when it's trending a lot, like it's just grinding in one direction. I hate it when it's like that. Some people love it, I don't. Needs to make highs and lows in a direction. I would just get an idea, because this thing, for me, if you look at this, it's still somewhat an uptrend, but if you zoom out, bigger time frame, look at this chop. Sideways action, so that's why I'm still going along. It seems to me pulling into these levels here, these zones, ripping upwards. I don't know if, you know, although it came from here. Looking at a bigger time frame, and see all sorts of stuff, eh? Yeah. Okay. These when that was news, 8:30. News. Like an afternoon sell-off. Although I have been trading a long time, like a couple of years, I still make stupid mistakes, because you need to be mentally like on top of your game. It's like playing golf. You need to be like extremely attentive and disciplined and everything. So I used to trade my whole life without like a fixed stop. I had to like a mental stop, like watching the order flow, watching the market, and just deciding, okay, I'm gonna, for example, sell here. When it breaks this low, I'm out, for example. That's not easy. This is the eval. Evaluation. This one.
France's Finance Minister Le Maire says Europe must show its teeth to defend trade interests against China, but does not want a trade war.
I think I'm gonna... sell one somewhere there. I'm just waiting for this NASDAQ to... It's still in this weird downtrend, making lower lows. I don't want to expose myself too much. I don't like the... It still feels heavy to me. Our gold is bouncing. NASDAQ's still coming off.
Order filled.
This... The low. Check it. The low is this 780. Possible. It's gonna go for this low. Okay, so I'm only long 2 micros in that NASDAQ, so actually don't just want to make a decision whether I'm gonna take some more longs here in this area or wait for this break if it breaks this low, these lows, and see if the market just wanna run those liquidity levels here and then bounce. So, and then I'm gonna size up a bit here. Currently I'm just sitting and trying to see if it makes a, I would say like a higher high. Currently it's just making lower lows. If it breaks this high upwards, pulling back, might buy again here, this area. Waiting for a push higher. I'm basically just trading structure. High highs, lower lows. See if I can draw it like this. Oh, that's that. So if it breaks this thing, so we're not going to do it in one run, but if it does, doing this, buy somewhere here, hopefully targeting a bit higher. Can do this as well. I do like 50k accounts. I think the risk reward is nice in terms of what you can risk on your account, especially that my funded futures account, 50k account. That's also a very lucrative risk reward. I'm going to show you now. Or any 50k accounts. So the profit target on a 50k account is 3,000, 3k, and your drawdown is 2,000 in that my funded futures. Show you this. This my funded futures is like 3k target, 2k. That's almost a 1-to-1. So it's a nice big drawdown you have. Comparing it to a 150k account, you can see this is 1 to 2 risk reward. This is what is like 2, 1 to 1.5, risking 1.5 reward. This is also 1 to 2. That's you can actually get at half price, so it's $50. But just comparing it to all the other prop firms, usually the 50k account is like the most sensible one. Take profit traders got a daily loss limit of 1,000. Top step is the same. It's also 1 to 3, 1 to 3. All of them is like 1 to 3. Risking 1, that's the max loss, making 3 times as much. That's how I measure it. I don't like the smaller accounts like the 25k
So looking now to the Fear and Greed Index,
like
40 out of 100 indicating fear, and the Crypto Fear and Greed Index is at 67 out of 100 indicating greed. Let's keep an eye on the VIX as well. It's currently trading around 17.92. It's down 2.5%.
Once you go live, sometimes that 1,500 feels a bit close. One bad day, like if you lose $500 or $700, you're almost there. You're down to half of your drawdown. So yeah, the Apex one is nice. 1,500.
Protect your trade
better.
from macro headline risk with Financial Juice Pro. Now only $99 a year for our real-time service.
It's obviously like the most popular one, the 50k account. So this 150 account, sometimes I feel I need to push a lot harder. I need to push bigger size into it, and it doesn't feel like the drawdown allows me that, because like on this 150k account I only have like 3,300. max loss. And it's almost similar to that 50k account, so I need to make 9,000 profit target, so
in 10 minutes time now at the bottom of the hour. See the release of the weekly EIA inventories numbers. Crude oil inventory
Order filled.
forecast as a build of 1.64 million from the prior build of 5.841 million. Range sees a build of 3.264 million to a draw of 1 million expected. Gasoline inventories forecast as a draw of 1 million from the prior build of 0.715 million.
nice to see
Distillate inventories forecast is a draw of 0.9 million on the prior build of 1.659
one bad
million.
day and
Inventories of crude and Cushing and the prior was a draw of
so
0.17 million.
It's too close to manage it out of that drawdown. I've tried it before, but I don't like it.
So just note as well, following the bell yesterday, we had the API crude oil stock change. This did come into the build of 4.09 million.
Costs are basically the same. You get the 50k account, comparing it to a 25k account. It's very close. Like yesterday, I took a lot of trades around this time. Today, it is quiet. This was yesterday, around 9:30, around the open. Took a lot of trades, yeah.
GFZ reporting as a 6.2 magnitude earthquake in Shikoku, Japan.
True. It's very true. That's the important part. To actually just withdraw actual capital, withdraw some funds. I think that's the main goal with these funded prop firms. You just need to withdraw something. That's very true. The actual losses are
Let's
the
note some fall in chip stocks here. Nvidia is down 1.4%, AMD 1.6% down, Micron's down 1.5% as well.
Profits we make is the profits we withdraw. So you can do that on a consistent base, and or even just withdraw something, because I had accounts before where I didn't withdraw. I just took a big loss. Made a few mistakes and just make a big or not big loss. Just keeps draining the account. Or one bad day and back to square one. I'll show you. Actually, just show you something if you want to see. One of my top step accounts had a nice run. I didn't withdraw. It's too close to the drawdown, and I just blew the account. So this was my eval, or the combine, 150k account. So I made 700, 500, 2000, 93, 700. Okay, completed it within 11 days, made 9k. Then this same account got up my express account, XFA. This was my so I had a nice run. So I just started trading smaller because I had to make 200 bucks every single day. More than that, I would say. That's a big day, 550, or a big day comparing to this size. 420. It's up 3,000 here. Took a loss, 1,000. 27 buck. Lost 1,500. Went back to my strategy. I think it was somewhere here. I was off sick. I think this area, like 2 weeks I was sick and made a few mistakes. Tried to get it back. One day I lost max loss of 3,000, and then from here it just went down. It's like I couldn't stay up here, so I had to. With this account, I should have withdrawn or something, just for mental sake on that account. Right. That's that. One of those accounts. So I think sometimes that's the difficult part, how much you need to withdraw from your account. You don't want to drain your accounts, still need to go forward. Or you just need to flip your accounts, or not like flip, but withdraw everything and then just start over again. Something, or have a few evaluation or few combines up and running the whole time just for backup. That's one way to look at it, or just have one account and just
1 minute remaining. I'll lead with the EIA crude oil inventories.
Okay. I'm gonna sell gold here.
Order filled.
Looks a bit better. Nasdaq.
10 seconds. Build 2.735 million, build 2.735 million, that's higher than the expected build of 1.75 million. Gasoline inventories, a draw of 1.154 million, draw of 1.154 million, lower than the expected draw of 1 million. Distillate inventories, a draw of 2.76 million, draw 2.76 million, lower than expected draw 0.9 million. Inventories of crude and Cushing near flat at a build of 0.033 million, just a build of 0.033 million. Noting some strength in WTI crude here.
I'm not trading CL or trading gold. Yeah, that 150k account is like, if you only trade one mini, no point in taking big accounts.
Do you want to stay up to date with the latest and be on the
big.
bleeding edge of news for non-farm payrolls? Then sign up today and get our special offer of Financial Juice Pro for a year's worth of our service for the price of 1 month and save 92%.
You know, if you can stay within that trailing threshold of 1,500 on your 25k account, that's a one-to-one. You only need to make 1,500.
We have posted out the weekly EIA inventories report on the feed for anyone interested.
Up and running. So depends on your strategy, I think. That's how you want to trade. Okay, gold is hopefully gonna push for these highs.
So US crude futures hold steady following the EIA data, larger than expected inventory build. Bundesbank's Nagel, ECB's Nagel, says price pressure in the Eurozone could continue for some time. ECB's Nagel says not completely clear if inflation rate will reach 2% target next year and stay at this level.
Order filled.
ECB's Nagel adds the likelihood of a June cut has increased. ECB's Nagel says oil price and wage developments are among risks. US Trade Representative Tai says, I expect to conclude the review of the Section 301 China tariffs very soon. This is in reference to the China tariffs on aluminium and steel imports.
I'm gonna quickly step out, be right back.
ECB's Nagel says, I expect slight growth in German economy in 2024.
That was a nice place to buy on the gold. That small pullback. A higher high. Bit of a pullback. Should have bought there some.
US Trade Representative Tai says the US has to take decisive action against China's state support for electric vehicles and solar products.
Protect your trades from macro headline risk with Financial Juice Pro, now only $99 a year for our real-time service.
What I'm deciding here is to maybe take my profit on the gold and wait for a pullback to buy it again. Maybe this Nasdaq is gonna make a run higher. Sometimes it's necessary just to take profit. Up like 60, 70 ticks, yeah, 74 ticks in this thing. Well, a small trade, but yeah. 1 micro, but still. Let me just take my profit and then wait for a bit of a pullback. Because if this thing starting to rally, this gold might pull back a bit. Those are my thoughts. Or this gold is just gonna keep on going. Maybe targeting this highs. 14, 14. Decrease this thing. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's a better place to take profit. Oh, around this area. This whole zone might run. Look. No one went broke by taking profit. So that's a
Order filled.
take some profit. Wait for a pullback. Get in on that long. Again, if possible. If I don't, so be it. Then I'm just gonna focus on this Nasdaq. Oh. It'd be nice if this Nasdaq can break this 860
In
level.
10 minutes time now at the top of the hour. Expecting comments from
Yes,
ECB's DeCos.
Break it higher, I would say. Pulling back a bit here on that gold. Yeah, that's the high for the day. Yeah, that's the high for the day on gold. 24.12. And that's the low. Big range. Okay, I might add back my long in this gold.
Order filled.
Not everything, but yeah. There you go. That's the sell-off in Nasdaq. Maybe going for those lows. Let's see. Now I'm back to square.
According to a senior administration official, Biden's
Gold is
proposed
also
higher
pulling
tariffs
back.
would apply to more than $1 billion on steel and aluminum products from China.
Order filled.
Now it's getting interesting. This NASDAQ is getting a bit of a sell-off. I think most people went the same route, just going long, risking these lows, and exactly that. Trying to... Okay, now we're actually just, we're down 200 on the day so far. Slightly down. I think I'm gonna... Okay.
Five minutes away now from the top of the hour, where we expect comments from ECB's DeCoste.
I was saying I'm going to take longs on the break of this. Taking some longs, sizing up. I didn't. Just wanted to see what's the reaction in the market breaking these lows. Sometimes a nice, if the market, like for example, breaks a low and then moving up, let's say like this, and maybe a second time for those lows and then breaking this structure.
Estimates in the S&P 500 now down 0.2%, Nasdaq down 0.4%.
Targeting higher.
Do you want to stay up to date with the latest and be on the bleeding edge of news for non-farm payrolls? Then sign up today and get our special offer of Financial Juice Pro for a year's worth of our service for the price of 1 month and save 92%.
Order filled.
Shortly expecting comments from ECB's DeCos.
Order filled.
Bank of Korea's RE says in the last few weeks, the Japanese yen and Chinese yuan have been very much under pressure. South Korea's won was used as hedging instruments for these currencies.
Family responsibilities. Sorry for that. To step out. That's the thing with the office at home. Everyone is thinking you're not working. Okay. Currently up on this thing. I think I'm gonna
Order filled.
so that flush, well, that break of that low was like a perfect opportunity to go long. Nasdaq just went to run that liquidity level. That low of like 2 a.m. this morning. London session. Well, just before London session. London started around 3 a.m. Just before that, Asia, basically Asia session went down, took liquidity, went up. Happens a lot in the Nasdaq and well, the Nasdaq, I would say. That fake run for liquidity and just go the opposite side. It's so different in other markets. I don't see it a lot, like for example this. In gold, I don't see it a lot. Might happen, but look at this, like almost like a V-shaped recovery. I'm not sure if it's gonna continue. Might. If it does, that's like a confirmation. It's like it's going higher. It breaks this 860. 860 is the next level on Nasdaq. I see. Would be great.
Order filled.
Just having issues with my camera. See, it gave up on me. I'll fix it shortly. Its battery died, so
Order filled.
I'm gonna add on the gold at this 2400 psychological level.
Order filled.
got like maybe 10 to 20 minutes left, then I need to go. So in terms of switching off the stream. I'm just gonna be in and out to check my positions, if it's actually working or not, working against me. I don't like the NASDAQ position a lot. I need to figure out something what I'm gonna do with this thing. Still trending down a bit, staying weak. Nice downtrend. Trading at session lows. Building some volume here. It's not a great sign for the longs. I cut my positions, yeah, everything. I'm gonna be down 170 on the day, which is not too bad. Well, 200 or so down on the day. It's still within my risk management rules. It's like there's a bit of a trend forming here on this NASDAQ. Small trend, downtrend. Extremely weak. This looks like it wants to go break these lows again. Max daily drawdown on this is 3,300 on this account, so I can still stomach a lot for ending in a max drawdown, daily drawdown. The overall trading drawdown is 4,500. The max daily is 3,300, so it's basically 3,000. So and I calculated every end of day. So for example, if I'm down, so if I cut my position here, I'm only down 200 for the day. And not, for example, I was like up 200 or 300. And now down 200, so it's not a 500 or like, yeah, it's not a 500 drawdown. It's not a trailing drawdown, like Apex rules. It's different. So when you're up on the day, it's in your advantage in terms of taking a bit of taking heat on your position. So you build up your own trading drawdown, I would say, or your own drawdown, if it makes sense. Not my best trading today. It's weird. As soon as you start streaming live, it's a different story. some pressure. Everyone's looking, everyone's watching. So, and I can't hide anything. Can't hide your positions or your losses or your bad decision making. Everything's, it's like a nice journal. It's one of the reasons I'm streaming, is to have a journal. You can go back, watch your decision making, watch the market again, and see what you did wrong. I used to record my screens back in the day, just for interest sake, just to record my own screen, and then end of the day try to identify mistakes that I make. So I don't like writing in a book, actual journal, or typing and taking screenshots and everything. Is just better to make a video. Record myself, record my screen.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
I'm just having a look at the overall trend of this market. That's gold. Spot. Okay. Then See this NASDAQ. So I'm gonna see what levels are sitting around here. Just want to get an idea of the overall trend. It's definitely getting some pressure to the downside. But yeah, we can still make money in between.
At 11:45 a.m. Eastern Time, we expect comments from ECB's Schnabel, who speaks at International Research Forum on monetary policy challenges during uncertain times in Washington, D.C. It's 11:45 a.m. Eastern Time. We expect comments from ECB's Schnabel, who speaks at the International Research Forum on Monetary Policy Challenges during uncertain times in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, like maybe 10-15 minutes left for me, and I need to cut off the stream. But I do continue in future, so I think on this afternoon I might jump on the stream again and just finalize the end of day P&L for all my positions and everything, what happened, just the recap basically. Looks like I'm gonna end up in a red day. See much opportunity. I want to size up. Just waiting for a just waiting for a nice clear risk that I can take and stop, maybe put a stop in this type of price action on the low. It's not, especially on the NASDAQ, it's not ideal. Looks like a bear flag, wants to break lower, just forming this volume here, and I don't want to go short because I do have my long position in gold. I think a nice thing to go long, like maybe upsize my position, is when there's a bit of a break of this trend line to the upside. Just confirming that down, like a break of a downtrend. If it's gonna happen, I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. It might just stay here. I need to trade myself out of this position if possible. Otherwise, take a loss, move on, come back the next day, trade again. I'll do the same thing. Be consistent, buying and selling.
Shortly expecting comments from ECB Schnabel.
Order filled.
ECB Schnabel says financial market repricing of rates over the last few months shows investors expect policymakers, at least for now, to continue to pay more attention to actual inflation outcomes. And Schnabel says it could be prudent to continue to consider the baseline forecast as just one input to policy decisions, or to consider other changes to the framework, including in communication, even as inflation continues to fall. At 12 p.m. Eastern Time, we expect comments from Bank of England's Bailey in a conversation with Tim Adams, Institute of International Finance Global Outlook Forum, on navigating geopolitical and economic trends and risks in 2024.
Order filled.
bit of a level here on gold. 2404. Currently it's resistance. Let's see. Wants to trade higher, wants to break that, but unfortunately not. Looks like an inverse head and shoulders, a small one on 1 minute. So if it's is something we can look at. Okay, I need to go. I need to cut off the stream now. Unfortunately, I need to help someone load something onto a truck. So I'm gonna quickly do that. Cut off the stream here. And I'm gonna come back and manage this position, getting an idea of what's happening here. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. I'm gonna do this tomorrow again, and then continue with the trading. All the best with your trading as well. So chat soon. Cheers, guys.